I wanted to show you how I finish some of these pin cushions in my felting projects. This is the last one I was working on, the flower. This is all the felting I did. I copied a design onto some interfacing, or you can use felt or silk or whichever product you think works better for you. So I just cut out the design, and then the backing is a piece of felt which I cut out with the same design, and now I'm just putting the backing onto the front using a whip stitch. And right here I used some French knots in the center just because I thought that would look pretty. And then basically you just whip stitch around, and then when you get to the last two you fill it with your fiber fill, and then you close the part that's open. So whip stitching is just going in and out at an angle. Make sure when you cut this backing that you match it up exactly to the front part, otherwise it will be uneven. Go to the back, come out the front, and this is the way it looks in the back. Sometimes I use a contrasting color of thread, and other times I just try to stay in that same color category. This is like a tan, but I do use the 6-strand floss. I don't separate it because it seems to work better. Okay, so we're just going to go around and around. And if you run out of thread, just put some more in your needle. You can hide it when you start over. You can hide the knot in the middle here so you don't see it. Okay, so I think you get it. I pinned these together so I would keep the back and the front together nice and snug. When you get down to these two, do your stuffing with your fiber fill. Or if you want to, you can also use this as a sachet flower. You can put in some aromatic beads, or you can put some whatever you've got, those what do they call them, sachet balls, essential oils. You can dip some of that, the cotton, into essential oils and then stick it in there. Be sure you get into these, I guess they're called leaves, flower petals. If you can't, okay, you have to make it pretty small so you get in there. Let me take the pin out. Maybe do that, yeah. Put it in there and then repin it. And you have to do that all the way around. So I'm not using on any oils or fragrances inside because I'm using them as pin cushions. But let me just show you a few that I have finished. If you have been following my other videos on pin cushions, you'll see how I made these. They're all made the same way, with the design on interfacing. Cut out the design, get your designs from wherever you want and trace them onto the interfacing. And here's a strawberry that I think that turned out really cute. Same thing, I cut out the back, whip stitch with the color that you like, And these are the grapes. Same thing. Cut out a backing, stuff it, whip stitch all the way around. Now this one I decided to make into a little tote bag for my granddaughter. This is a whimsical butterfly. So I did this the same way. I just, instead of whip stitching it, I cross stitched it to join it all the way around. And then I put some eyes on it and a mustache and just some glitter tabs on top. And then I added some, this is just ribbon, and I tacked it on. So you just open it like that. So that was just a different option if you want to do that when you're finished with your felting. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Otherwise, I'll see you with another project next time. Thanks for watching.